Hello guys, Tops here. Today I wanna show you what kind of mods I use for Battle Brothers. And first and foremost, where do you get the mods from for Battle Brothers? You get them on Nexus Mods, and you have to make an account for Nexus Mods. Then you can download the Battle Brother mods. And as you can see, there are hundreds of mods for Battle Brothers that change a million things. And the mods that I have, I will show you them. They're pretty easy to install. You just need to download them and drag them into your data order for Battle Brothers. And here are the mods that I use and that I would recommend for Battle Brothers. So, first and foremost, the mod BAR. This mod shows you, what was it? I think it shows you some stats from the game. Highly recommend this. Then we have MSU and hook zips. These mods are required. So for every mod, so that the mods basically works. All the mods works. They can work together only if you have hook zips and MSU most of the time. So these two mods are mandatory if you want to mod your Battle Brothers further. Then I have the mod Leader's Origin with more starting scenarios. Basically, you can start with multiple barbarians or something, or you can start in the southern with a warband or something like that. It's kind of funny. So highly recommend that if you want to have more starting scenarios for your runs. MSU, we already had that. Then I have Pause, the Pause mod. This mod basically auto-pauses the game when you see an opponent party or a camp. And the beauty about this mod is it is really recommended if you play on higher speeds, which I do, and I have the mod Swifter. Swifter means you can play with 4 times the speed and 4 times the combat speed, which I can also recommend to you. I really enjoy this mod. The problem is that you run into opponents a lot on high speed if you don't have the pause mod. And yeah, doesn't work all the time, but I highly recommend the pause mod if you want to have the Swifter mod so you can move around faster, which I highly recommend as well. Move around faster. Then I have the Plan Perks mod. This is really nice. You can just left click on a perk on a brother, and then the perk gets basically marked. There's a green circle around that. And you can basically mark your perks that you want to choose on a bro. And so you don't forget what kind of build you want to make this bro into. Then I have quickly swap items. It's a mod where you can basically press, like the skills, you can press on number 4, 5, or 6, 7. You can just swap the items that you have in your backpack. You don't have to manually quick them or go into the window and switch it, right? It's easier to switch basically your items. Highly recommend that if you play a lot with backpack items or with quick hands. Then I have the settlement situations MSU. It basically shows you if you have a town that has raided streets, for instance. It shows you how that affects the prices, right? So the raided caravans would show, okay, the town is selling less and it's more expensive to buy stuff, and it shows the exact percentage of what the settlement situation does with the settlement, basically. Then I have the mod Show Enemy Stats. It is pretty simple. It shows the opponent stats, like your own bros. And you can actually see, okay, this guy has 200 armor and 100 health. And it's not like in vanilla where you have to guess, okay, this guy has a lot of health and a lot of armor, but you don't get the exact numbers. Show Enemy Stats, you get the exact numbers. Swifter, we already had Swifter. Then my favorite one, View Potential. This one basically shows you how much a bro would end up if you would level the stat every single time. So you can already see if you recruit a level 1 bro, what his potential melee attack, his potential melee defense, his potential hit points, fatigue, and so on would be if you level it every single time when you level up. This is very useful in order to see if a bro is good or not, basically. Then I have the vision radius. This is the mod that basically encircles your vision radius and really helps you out finding certain stuff, especially if you have to search for a place on a contract, or if you search just in general, if you search for a barbarian king or something. It shows you exactly how far you can see, which is really useful, especially at the night, where you kind of have to guess and then you walk just barely past something and you didn't get it. With this, basically your sight radius is visible and you always know how far you can see. Then I have the mod VSE. This is visual skill effects. Visual skill effect means you actually see the headhunter and the killing frenzy becomes, for instance, the killing frenzy. If somebody's killing frenzy, he gets red eyes. If somebody has the headhunter, there's if somebody has active headhunter, there's a symbol above his head. So this is kind of nice. Oopsie. This is kind of nice if you want to see exactly who is actively killing frenzies, who is an active headhunter, and it looks nice. Honestly, I like this mod. Then we have render bar values, and this shows you exactly how much the stats. It shows you exactly the stats, basically, the render bar values. And this is BAR, this is background, right? I know. Now remember again, this shows you basically all the character backgrounds. This render bar values, and this shows you the character backgrounds and the stats that a bro has, and if you recruit them, basically. So you don't have to go to the wiki and look what kind of base stats a Hedge Knight can have. It's already shown in the it's already shown in the menu. These are the mods that I use. You can download all of them at Nexus Mods. Most of them are the most downloaded mods, so you will have an easy time finding them. If you just go on the Battle Brother mods and click on the all-time most downloaded mods, you will find most of these mods fairly quickly. If not, you have to scroll through them a little bit until you find everything. And just for fun's sake, I will try to show you. I will try. I got them. Come on. I will try to show you what these mods actually mean in the real game, in the real life. Real life, real game. So we're gonna load up a campaign. Let's take these ones for example. And in this campaign, so let's start with the settlement situation. There is no settlement situation, so it doesn't show. Nice. But here, for instance, we have Donbad Maze. And if I hover over this, I can see the background. This is the BAR thing. I can see the character backgrounds with the render bar values. So I see all the stats that a Hedge Knight normally has. And then I can check if my Hedge Knight rolled well on his starting stars or if he rolled badly. And here I can see the exact damage numbers for my two-handed weapons, for instance. Can also see how much damage is reduced by Battleforge, how much damage is reduced by Nimble, something like this. Can see the background from my hunter, what kind of stars I have. And right there, you can change this, all of this in the mod options. And there you see I have the Swifter. I can go in, do the combat speed however I want. This is plan your perks, vision skill, radius, line circles. So now I should see, I still need to fix that. But as you can see, this is the MSU and the hook zips. This is basically adds the new menu for the stuff, right? And here I can go into, say, eye color red, headhunter puppet, killing frenzy eye, stuff like this. I can basically, modding standards and utility is MSU. I can basically say all of this stuff I can mod. I can basically change my mod settings, so to speak. So blend near perks is basically, I can just left click this and then it would show all of this. And then I do another left click, it gets highlighted even more. Another left click, it gets red. Another left click, it is getting removed from this. And it's really, really nice and simple. Really nice and easy to just plan your bros and say, I want to make this guy into a normal Battleforge frontline damage dealer. He's gonna have an X mastery, executioner, stuff like this. Yeah, you know, you can make this stuff fairly easy. And this guy will be obviously a cleaver guy, so I would probably take Brawny, something like that. Really shows you fairly fast and simple what kind of perks you want. You can also see, okay, I have 8 perks planned. I have already taken 1 perk, so I only have 1 perk left to choose. Makes planning your builds and your characters way more easier. I really like that. Yeah, and I think this is most of the things I can show you on the fast. And there's a lot more that you can download and that you can recover. And if you are a newer player, I would maybe try to, or recommend to download a recruiter mod where you can actually see the stars of your bros and stuff like this. So you don't have to gamble on this Hedge Knight. You actually see if this Hedge Knight is good or bad. And you don't have to recruit him if he's bad. You can just recruit this guy if he's good, you know? Okay, guys, I think this is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. And if you like that, please like and comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next videos. I have a lot more coming up. I also do live streams. So yeah, have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.